Wilder, let's go! Who are you? Eddie Hearns. Let's go! You're not rocking with the best. Subscribe now. Eddie Hearns. Let's get this work, man. Let's get this work. Guys, it's your boy T-Dub. What's blazing the sports? You already know. Guys, I would love to get you guys' thoughts on this. Honestly, make sure that I think the phone is on. Love to get you guys' thoughts on this. This is like some abracadabra, hocus pocus, everybody going in one way and all of a sudden, right turn. Tyson Fury announced a multi-fight deal signing with Top Rank, who has a deal with ESPN. ESPN is one of the biggest broadcasting networks over in the United States, especially for sports. Tyson Fury went on ahead and signed with them. I believe it's 80 million pounds different. Now, I have not done the translation from 80 million pounds to US dollars, but it's more. Big deal. The first thing most people would think is, man, so the fight's not happening. That's the thing, because whenever you add something new, a new wrinkle, there's no doubt that new wrinkle is going to be a little harder to iron out, or it's going to add something else that needs to be ironed out. The thing that we heard at first is that it was the location that was holding it up, and also judges, right? Then people was commenting, yeah, gotta get better judges. He got robbed last time, and now, to a lot of people's eyes, it looks like that it never was the judges. It never was the location. It was just buying time to see if the deal can be done with Top Rank for the money they want, the things they want, in the best interest of building Tyson Fury's career. Then immediately, the one thing you start thinking is, man, where does Wilder go from here? Who does Wilder fight? Where does he go? How does it affect him? How does it affect Fury? How does it affect Joshua? You got the three juggernauts that you will look at in the heavyweight division. Tyson Fury now with ESPN. Joshua, who fights on the Matchroom, Eddie Hearn. I'm not sure how many fights, or do all his fights need to be on the zone. But let's just say, the zone right now for Joshua, Matchroom for Tyson Fury. Then on the other, you have Deontay Wilder, who I don't believe, could be wrong, but I don't believe he has a contract with Showtime. But he fights on Showtime, Fox PBC. He's with that because that's who Al Heyman works with, and Al Heyman is his manager. Now, there was an interview that was just done, guys. I was listening to it on 78 Sports TV. Shout out to 78. Got a hold of the champion, WBC champion, the Bronze Bomber himself, Deontay Wilder, to touch on, his thoughts. How did it affect him? What is he thinking now? What does he think it does for the whole matchup between him versus Fury? Guys, a lot of questions, guys. I got a chance to trying to jot down some things, I don't have answers to, but, just, things that may need to be asked. Maybe you're asking yourself, maybe you have an answer to it. If you want to, you can call in 314-884-1013, and let me know what you think about it, guys. Either way, it's your boy T-Dub. Let's play some sports. Let's see. All right, one thing that came to my mind was, did Fury really want the rematch? Did he really want the rematch, or was it used for him as leverage to work out other deals with other promotional companies. Remember, Eddie Hearn said that Fury team was reaching out to him about a fight with Joshua. I believe Fury team denied it. And guys, to be honest, I didn't even think Top Rank had anything to do with this. Now, the one surprise that I would have been like, oh, okay, all right, was maybe if he done a deal with Matchroom, since Matchroom said he already been signing with him. But I didn't think Top Rank, to me, this is like a curveball, guys. This is like a knuckleball or something, man. A changeup, that might be it, a changeup. You're expecting the fastball, and out of nowhere, a changeup comes where Top Rank comes in and becomes a major player in this whole saga. And Wilder versus Fury first fight built the drama, built the excitement, built the controversy or whatever from that to make you want to see the second fight. And now out of nowhere, Top Rank comes in, swoops up Fury, and we don't even know if Top Rank reached out to Fury or if Team Fury reached out to Top Rank. It really doesn't matter because them guys done a deal and Top Rank's going to benefit from it. So, question. Did Fury really want the rematch? Or was it all pretend so he could have negotiation power with other promotional companies like Matchroom and Top Rank? How does this affect Wilder? How do you think? We really don't know. Like we heard from him on 78 Sports TV a little bit ago. But how do you guys think this affects Wilder? I mean, you're personal. Do you think he, not really at all? Do you think the fight's still going to happen? Now, I would say this. Deals have been done before between the juggernauts of networks, between Showtime and HBO. Things have happened before. Is the second fight big enough, or do it have to be big enough for ESPN to do their pay-per-view and they get the benefits off of Tyson Fury, and Showtime do a pay-per-view and they get the benefits off of Deontay Wilder? And then, the one thing about that, I would say this, the one thing about, I'm going to say good, that Tyson Fury signs with Eddie Hearn, not Eddie Hearn, but with Top Rank and ESPN, if some kind of way them guys could still make this fight happen, do you know the amount of marketing that them guys can get? Do you know the amount of marketing? Because, no, it doesn't matter if Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder is signed with Showtime or not. You know how much Wilder is going to get exposed on ESPN before their mega fights, before their mega games or whatever else? That's a lot of exposure on two networks. Two networks, ESPN and Showtime. To me, if they can still make this fight happen, the amount of growth that can happen from both of these guys, the amount of money that can potentially be made by being pushed on two networks, promoted on two networks, and not just two major networks, but the YouTube channels like myself and many other people that's going to talk about it. What else? What else I put down here? Oh, okay. Assume that Fury doesn't face Deontay Wilder. Who does he face now? One thing that's been brought up is Fury versus Pulev. I believe I might be wrong. Pulev might be the IBF mandatory. I'm not sure. But if Fury does defeat Pulev, and if he does take over that mandatory, that could line him up with a fight against Joshua. And if it doesn't work out, then he's going to go to a purse bid. And Matchroom has been losing some purse bid as of late. Will they take a chance to lose one against their megastar Joshua if he is forced to fight Tyson Fury, assuming Tyson Fury takes over a mandatory position? And I'm saying Joshua because I don't believe Tyson Fury is going to go for a mandatory position with Wilder because he already has a shot at Deontay Wilder. He has a shot right now. And of course, another question is, where does Deontay Wilder go from here? If he doesn't fight Fury, where does he go? And like I said before, guys, I believe that, in my eyes, that Team Fury, for a while now, I don't know about the initial beginning, but at least for a while now, I don't think they really had intention on fighting Deontay Wilder. Not at least next. Because obviously, you will go ahead and fight him and then make any other deal. by signing a deal in the middle of negotiations. Matter of fact, not even the middle, the end of negotiations. You sign a deal that's going to take everything that you've done and wipe it off. Because we can imagine if it's the butt end of the deal, that means the network should have already been picked, Showtime, pay-per-view. If the only thing that's holding it up is the venue and the judges, then that should have been easy. That's the butt end of the deal that has to be worked out. But now you bring in another juggernaut of a promotional company and a network. That's a whole new deal. That is a complete restore. That's like what was that old toy? Was it Skechers? Whatever it is. I don't remember, where you can draw something and then at the blink of an eye just erase it out, take the little thing, go side by side, and just wipe it clean. This is wiping everything you've done clean. Everything. And when Tyson Fury responded about, he wanted his next fight to be at least by the end of May, he didn't say, I didn't hear him say, I still want that Wilder fight. I want that next. What I heard is that he's up for any challenger. That means all options are equal now. Compete for me. It's saying all options are equal. Challengers. He's saying you challenge me. Another question. If Fury does not fight Deontay Wilder next, and Fury said that I want Wilder, don't duck this Wilder. Remember all these videos that have been put out about Fury saying he wants Wilder next. And if he doesn't fight Wilder next, after going into these negotiations, saying he wants him next, and fight somebody else, in your opinion, will he be ducking? In your opinion, will that be a duck? Because before Fury came out, his head trainer came out. The head trainer that in the 12th round when Deontay Wilder dropped Fury on his back, had him looking up at the lights as if they were stars in the night. His trainer, now Freddie Wtih kind of like almost like that get up type of look. His trainer was on the side of the ropes like this. He was praying. And he came out and said that basically Fury might want another fight and then, let Joshua and Wilder fight. There should have been hints right there. A lot of people did take it as hints, but we didn't hear it from Fury. And maybe, honestly, see, the thing is, I think Wilder probably should have been doing what Fury was doing. What Fury was doing was still going into negotiation with Deontay Wilder, but in reality, he had something else he was working in the back end. Wilder should have been going into negotiation with Fury, but still trying to make that undisputed matchup with Joshua. And here's the thing, guys. I think Wilder would get looked at differently than how Fury's going to get looked at. If Wilder would have went into negotiation with Tyson Fury, then out of nowhere signed a deal to fight Joshua, they would have said that he was ducking Fury because he lost to Fury. He knew he lost to Fury the first time, so he doesn't want that. He's taking the easier route by fighting Joshua for undisputed. Now, will things like that be said? Oh. Yo, you're live with your boy T-Dub. Talk to me.
Oh, I didn't know you was going live, T-Dub. I was just calling just to see if you watched the video yet with Tyson Fury.
I have not, but I am live talking about Fury versus his whole move to ESPN. Is it a duck move? Is it a not duck move? Is it better for them or not? I know you didn't call for that, but do you have any thoughts on that?
It's 100% a duck move. And if you listen to the video, it's just what I was telling you this morning and a couple of days ago. And when after the fight, that he did not want his brain scrambled. During that interview where he told everybody, he let them know about what happened to Adonis Caesar. And he wants to go home healthy to his family at the end of the day, and that's what it's about.
Whoa. So it's a duck move.
It's definitely a duck move. And he ain't too shy about it. Not only in the interview, he found out not only is he ducking Wilder, but he says he don't even care about the Joshua fight. He's taking everybody else. He don't want to be in any dangerous fight. He's just looking for a paycheck so he can retire fat and happy. Whoa,
guys, you are hearing this right now, guys. You're hearing this live from Bob. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do, Bob? I'm definitely gonna finish this up, and but I'm gonna have to check that out, and I'm gonna have to come back again, man. I'm gonna have to come back again because if that's true, Bob, from what you said, and I do believe, Bob, that wow. But you know what? Then what does that do for ESPN? ESPN just signed him 80 million pounds. Pounds is worth more than dollars for a multi-fight deal. I mean, do that help them or not? Because we're not going to get a major fight.
From ESPN's standpoint, according to them, he beat Wilder, so they have the number one man in boxing, whether he gets Joshua or not. If the fight's made, the fight's made. If not, they have the number one, which is why he got paid.
Wow. All right, another question.
I mean, it's a really interesting video. You got to watch it.
Another question. If he's the number one, and let's say this, all right, let's assume he is the number one. But if the number one is just trying to stay healthy and he's not trying to fight the number two or the number three and he's just fighting people just to keep his health, can he keep that number one status by doing that?
Remember, Anthony Johnson is doing the same thing. The only one that's not been doing it is Deontay Wilder. And he's saying that he's still giving Deontay Wilder all the props in the world. He's saying that no matter how it turns out, no matter how people look at it, that his performance was great. And he can only get better. And he's not worried about what the public thinks about it, you know?
Wow. Wow.
So in his mind, he's already beaten Deontay Wilder. And he talked about the blue mark that they put on his record by not giving him the win, by giving him a draw. But he don't talk about going back and fighting to remove it.
Okay. All right, Bob, I'm going to let you go. From wherever you at, it's very squeaky and loud, man. Thank you for calling.
You know how it is. I got 15 miles to do in an hour worth of lifting some weight.
Okay. I'm gonna finish this up real quick. Thank you for adding to this video. I appreciate it. And then once I check that out, I will be back. Thank you, Bob. Guy, that was Bob from St. Louis, Missouri. Shout out to Bob. Guys, let me try to fix this charger. Guys, I don't know, man. That is it's pretty crazy. That what else did I have? I think I dropped my paper somewhere now. Here we go. Guys, I gotta check this interview out. Bob said that basically it is a blunt duck move about his health. I'm about to check it out to confirm myself. Come back as well. But just some other questions, guys, for this video. What can Deontay Wilder do from here? You know, to be honest, even though the WBC mandated or ordered Dillian Whyte to fight Dominic Breazeale, I think Wilder still can just jump in and fight either one of those guys. Now, if he did fight any one of those guys, I think you have to go with Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte is a little bit bigger name than Dominic Breazeale. Dominic Breazeale cannot hold his own court, I don't believe, at this time. That is something that he can come in and do. Luis Ortiz, I believe, have a fight, but I'm pretty sure they can also make that work as well. From the interview that I heard on 78 Sports TV, shout out to 78, Deontay Wilder said that they have, what was his thing from that? They have enough fights that they can do to basically secure them for 3 years to stay busy. He says that, I believe, Wilder says that the only one that it really hurts is Joshua because he signed with the Zone. What else did he say? Said it makes it better that, you know, that he is signed. He's not mad at Tyson Fury for signing with, you know, ESPN. You know, he's trying to get his money. But hold on, let me fix this, guys. This charger is... Okay, let's do this. All right. But again, guys, it's your boy T that was blazing the sports. Listen, I'm giving you this news while it's hot, while it's ready, while it's now, guys. What do you think about this? You can remember, you can always comment below and let me know. It's shocking. My personal thoughts, it's shocking. Very shocking that the fight is not made. I think everyone anticipated on Deontay Wilder fighting Fury. The only thing that we didn't really know is where Joshua was going to go. Joshua had to give up the Wembley date and come to USA to fight Big Baby Miller. And now that that's made, we were just pretty sure that the next heavyweight bout, which would be Wilder versus Fury. But that's not. That right now, I mean, there's a chance it could be true, but to be honest, most people probably thinking that it's farthest from the truth. Because he signed with ESPN. And it's an exclusive deal. It is an exclusive deal that Fury needs to fight on ESPN. Now, this is one way I consider it be a duck move. Now, if, to me, I think right now the WBC should just step in right now and say, all right, it doesn't look like both guys in good faith of making this fight happen next. We're going to take it to a purse bid. And then if they take it to a purse bid and feel like, nah, you know what, I'm good, forget the purse bid, drop me from your rankings, I'm going to do what I want to do. Then I think at that point it has to be considered a duck move at that point. If Fury doesn't even want to fight Wilder at all, especially coming out at one point saying that I do want to fight Deontay Wilder. But guys, let me know what you think about this. Your boy T with Blazing the Sports. I will be back touching more on this matter. All the questions that I asked, you can also answer it. I do want to see where Wilder go from here. I would love to see, like me, honestly, I would love to see Fury versus Wilder next. Like I said, ESPN, Showtime, make something work. Promote both of these guys on a different platform. Oh, one more thing, guys, one more thing. The fight with Tyson Fury, with Deontay Wilder, even though Tyson Fury looked great, put on his best performance probably of his life, was that enough to gain the USA fans and fan base and support that he can now fight in the U.S. on U.S. soil and fight anyone else from any other country? Could he come over here and fight Pulev or Povetkin and any of the other guys on U.S. soil and sell good, sell out the stadium, the fight do well on either pay-per-view or ESPN or whatever? Do you think he has that star power yet? I really don't know. There's only one way to find out, and there's a good chance that we might find out. But until the next time, guys, this is your boy T-Dub. Here is what's Blazing the Sports.